Latest updates from the attack in Iran today. Children being rescued, being caught on camera. We'll just play that right away. These twin terror attacks have rocked the Iranian capital, Tehran. First attack took place inside the Parliament building, where 3 terrorists stormed in and opened fire. Another one took place outside the shrine of the late Islamic Republic founder, Imam Kholmeini. The death toll now has so far risen to 7, while others are injured. In the twin attacks, 2 suicide attackers carried out these attacks at the shrine who were carrying 6 grenade vests with them. The latest visuals coming in from Iran. Ahmed Reza joins us from Tehran. He's a senior journalist there. Mr. Reza, thank you for joining us. What's the latest in this despicable attack on the Iranian parliament and one outside the Khomeini shrine? We understand 7 people are now been declared dead. Any new details?
Thank you very much for having me again. Actually, the latest report is that Tehran governor has officially announced that the latest casualties in Imam Khomeini shrine was one civilian killed by gunshots from the attackers and some 5 people injured. And he also announced that one of the attackers was shot dead by the security forces, but the other one, which was a woman, blew herself off. And some other attackers are arrested. We don't have confirmed the number of them. Reportedly, there have been 2 more. However, we had another report saying that another explosion was heard near the shrine.
Right, Hamid, please stay with us. Please stay with us. I'll come back to you for more questions. We have some more information coming in right now. Breaking news just coming in. We've been told that another terrorist is holed up inside the Iranian parliament building, who was a woman. She's blown herself up. Presumably, she was also wearing a suicide vest. A total number of 3 terrorists have been arrested by the Iranian Republican Guard, the premier security agency in that country, and 1 terrorist attacking the parliament has been killed by the security forces as well. This is just exactly what Ahmed Reza was telling us right now. 1 more terrorist who also had a vest, presumably has also detonated that vest. She had been holed up inside the parliament building, and there could be more casualties coming in. Unfortunately, the Iranian Republican Guard has killed this terrorist as well. The terrorist hiding inside the parliament building was a woman. Let's go back to Hamid Reza, joining us from Tehran. He is the editor-in-chief of Meher News. Hamid, I know this is too early to speculate who these extremists, these terrorists could have been, but this comes just days, in fact, a couple of weeks after Hassan Rouhani, a moderate, has been elected or re-elected by Iran. I know it's too early to speculate right now with the security forces just handling with the aftermath of a terrorist attack still going on. But is it? Can you give us any idea what security forces are thinking? Who could these people be?
It's too early to speculate what the motives are and who these attackers are connected to. But I don't think any connections between the attack and the election, because Iran has always been target to attacks, but the security forces, the intelligence service and such people have always been trying to keep the attacks and efforts outside the borders, not to allow them in. This morning, just a few hours ago, one official in Intelligence Ministry announced that there has actually been another team recognized and arrested this morning in Tehran. They were also trying to have some attacks. That team was arrested by the Intelligence Ministry.
Right, Hamid,
as
far as we know, we've always seen Iran, of course, we don't see Iran from the lens of the Western countries, but as far as we know, Iran has been a very proud nation forever, ever since 1979, even after that and before that. But the fact is, this is an attack on Iran. Your parliament, Khomeini's shrine, now these are symbols of Iran, its sovereignty. Can we expect some sort of very muscular action once the authorities have the situation under control? We know Iran is not going to take it lying down, but what kind of reaction is expected now?
Actually, the Parliament Speaker, Mr. Ali Larijani, spoke to media just a few minutes ago. He said that it has not been a very big event. However, in Iran, which has been a source of security and an island of security in a volatile region, even such attacks are some very unaccepted. But he said that they are going to, the security forces are going to respond to the attacks as tough as possible, and they will take harsh measures against such insecurity efforts against the security of the country and the nation. So Iran is very sensitive about its security, and you have seen that either in Persian Gulf or at the border from the country, even near Iraq, near Turkey, Afghanistan border, Pakistan, everywhere. Iran has been very sensitive about its border security and the security inside the country. We have been targeting many attacks in the past, especially after the revolution in the early years. We experienced a lot of such attacks. It was less than 2 decades ago. We had a suicide attack inside the shrine of Imam Kholmeini. Many people were killed in those years. We had another attack, a suicide bomber inside the shrine of Imam Reza in Mashhad, which killed dozens of people at that time. But this time, the security, fortunately, they managed to keep the attackers outside the buildings, outside the shrine where people were located. So God helped us. But thanks to God, the casualties were very low, actually, to the measures of the attack.
Now, Hamid, this is, of course... yes, this is, of course, our condolences with all those who've perished in this attack, and on their families, our best wishes and condolences, really. And our thoughts and prayers are with all of those who've perished in this dastardly attack on the Iranian parliament and on the shrine. My question to you, of course, would be, this is extremely worrying, a worrying sign for West Asia right now, given the fact that most of the Arab nations are at each other's throats right now, and some instability being tried to mess with Iran now, also in the Middle East. What does that hold really for West Asia now with all this happening? All right, we seem to have lost Hamid Reza there. He, of course, gave us details about what is happening right now. 7 people have been killed. That's the latest death toll. Many others injured. The Iranian Republican Guard now clamping down hard on security loopholes. We are getting